Hello, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be discussing Venus in Sagittarius. I do sidereal zodiac, which is 23 to 24 degrees behind the tropical western zodiac. You can always download an app called Cosmic Insight to find out where your Venus is placed. And so Venus is planet of love, harmony. It's a planet of enjoyment of life, being able to see fairness, being non-judgmental, family, good food, big money, nice relationships, nice partnerships, and just generally all the good things in life, really. Being kind to yourself, self-love, etc., etc. And Sagittarius is owned by the other benefic planet, which is Jupiter. And Jupiter is all about wisdom, optimism, higher knowledge, seeing everything like the glass half full or overflowing, happiness, children, things like that, really. And they're both planets of teaching. Jupiter is considered as the guru, and Venus as a teacher. So it's quite a sign of, and actually Sagittarius itself is the natural ninth sign of the zodiac, which is therefore to do with higher education. So you're bringing these two together, and what it is, it just means that as a person you are looking, what you're looking in love, if you like, what sort of things you like your partner to have. So ninth house is house of culture, house of somebody who's, travel, long distance travel. So somebody who's visited other countries, and it's not necessarily going to other countries to just sunbathe and get a great tan in 2 weeks, come back. It's somebody who wants to find out about the place they're going to, the people, the food, visit museums, and basically get some knowledge about the place they're staying. And normally their education, their travel that they do could also be for education. So they could go abroad for education as well, and do, I don't know, their masters or masters, PhD or something in another country abroad. It's also the sign of religion and or spirituality. So you could also be looking for somebody who is educated, cultured, but religious or spiritual as well, because it could be either one. And so these people are very, because obviously the two teachers who own this, so both Venus and Jupiter are teachers, it will be like they are looking for a meaningful relationship. They want to be with somebody who is cultured, is educated, is well travelled, and is somebody who is open-minded, is respectful of other people's ideals, etc., etc. And you've got to see also that these two planets are both planets of happiness in a sense, because obviously Jupiter does represent happiness, and Jupiter is also expands wherever it is as well. So it's a sign of expansion as well. And because of obviously the Archer, it's quite focused on the future, so it does make like long-term plans. So having your Venus in there means that you are not really that interested in quick little sort of like liaisons. You want somebody who falls within certain criteria, and you're looking to build something with them because you have that focus on the future. Very nice too. We always like a man like that. And anyway, so yeah, so it's also a sign of expansion. So they want to expand their world, their thinking, their high knowledge with their partner. So yeah, they want to kind of be doing meaningful things together. and they want to maybe even be educators, be teachers together, or be like travel together and learn about the world. It can be quite nice. The only thing is, obviously, as gorgeous as Jupiter is a little bit like you sit down, I talk at you, because it's the guru, it's the teacher, like, and it's heavy planet, so it's like heaviness about it and everything. So it's a little bit more serious than Venus. Venus is a little bit like finding gorgeousness in everything, and Jupiter is always like the high wisdom, you know. So it could also mean that obviously you're looking for somebody who is wise, somebody who has that aura about them as well. The problem is with Sagittarius in that sense is that, you know what, honestly, you do astrology and you kind of think, oh yeah, that sign is good, that sign is bad. You realise they're all the same. They all have good bits and they all have bad bits. And that is what is going on. There is no such thing as, oh yeah, I like to be this because this sign is this. No, 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 no. All of them have got their little challenges. This can be challenging a little bit because you could have a partner who's very much like, you know, they've got their own sense of truth. It's all about the truth because this is the sign of the truth. They have these ideals. So you could be just like, they could be you know, with no filter. They're just giving you all this like, oh, the world should be run like this. Politicians are like that. And it could be a little bit like that as well. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying that, you know, just bear that in mind, you know. So if you are meeting somebody like that, have your boundaries in place. When they start kind of like treating you as a student, you just want to just realize that you are Venus and you actually are also have your boundaries in place, and you're a teacher as well, but you're a teacher, non-judgmental teacher. So this is where the differences can lie. But otherwise it is just a really gorgeous setting, isn't it? It's just two very sort of optimistic planets. Jupiter is a little bit too optimistic, and it's just joyful. And what a beautiful thing to be able to just enjoy all those lovely things to do with the classics, literature. It could be a lot of those things because Venus brings all the artistic things in as well. So they could be very much interested in like history of music, history of I don't know, classics, like say like the ancient Greeks or the Persians. It could just be beautiful in those terms as well. That's it. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, it's also a dual sign, so it's movable, so the dynamics of the relationships can change. And also it's a fire sign, so it's very initiating sort of sign as well, which is quite nice as well. That's it from me today. I shall see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.